Alright, what's up? This is BoxingWave. So, Manny Pacquiao has re-signed with Top Rank for another 2 years. Now, if you didn't know, his contract was expired by the end of this year, okay? So, we probably were going to get like one more fight for this last contract, and that would have been it. Now, a lot of people are disappointed because they were hoping that he would not re-sign with Top Rank, go over to Golden Boy where he could fight everybody else in the welterweight division. We all know that Golden Boy right now and Showtime, they have more fighters, more star fighters at the welterweight division than Top Rank does. You know, Top Rank, they have Provatnikov, they have Bradley, they have Marquez, they have Manny Pacquiao, obviously, Brandon Rios, you know, Mike Alvarado. But outside of that, there's not too many fighters that are known over there at Top Rank, whereas Showtime and Golden Boy have a lot more fighters on that side. So people were hoping that Manny Pacquiao wouldn't re-sign with Top Rank and would go over and fight Floyd Mayweather, okay? My thoughts on that is, I'm not shocked. This is not news. Like, I wasn't even going to do a video on this, you know. This is not really surprising news. We already see how loyal Manny Pacquiao is to Bob Arum, all right? He's always been loyal to him. In fact, he doesn't even discuss future opponents unless he consults with his boss. Like, you can tell, Manny Pacquiao never tells you what he's going to do next or what he wants to do, okay? He basically makes he's not the businessman like a lot of other boxers are nowadays. You know, boxers are like promoters now, all right? And Manny Pacquiao just isn't one of those guys, you know. He's just, he fights whoever Bob wants him to fight, okay? Whoever, if Bob wants him to fight Marquez another 5 times, he will do it. You know, that's his boss. He's loyal to Top Rank, all right? Now, as far as the fight with Floyd, if these guys really wanted the fight to happen, it would happen, okay? Both of them are, you know, it has nothing to do with the networks and the promoters. I mean, it does have something to do with it, but the fight wasn't made for more ridiculous reasons than this, okay? Just because Pacquiao re-signed with Top Rank doesn't mean we will never see the fight. We almost saw the fight before, okay? And it didn't happen for more ridiculous reasons than this one right here, all right? So just because Manny Pacquiao re-signs with Top Rank doesn't mean he did it to duck all the other fighters in every other division. It doesn't mean that, okay? The Cold War needs to end, all right? It's not like boxing was never, promoters were never making fights together, okay? It has nothing to do with that. Just because Pacquiao, if Pacquiao were to leave Top Rank, it doesn't guarantee him a fight with Floyd Mayweather, okay? It doesn't guarantee that neither, all right? You're not going to leave the person that you've been promoted by basically your whole career to fight one guy, all right? It's just, I mean, if he chooses to do that, that's cool. But if he doesn't choose to do it, that's fine as well. I mean, I'm disappointed. If I'm disappointed with anything, I'm only disappointed at the fact that I know what's gonna happen. You know, if the Cold War doesn't end, okay, and I think it will, but if it doesn't, I'm pretty confident it will, because at some point these guys are gonna realize that they're not gonna make big pay-per-view huge numbers unless they work together. Sooner or later, these guys are gonna have to start working together again. They're not, because they're always talking about money and pay-per-view buys and viewers and stuff, and they're not getting the results they want. All right, so eventually it's going to end, in my opinion. I think it's gonna end. If it doesn't end this year, it's gonna end by next year, okay? But it's gonna end soon. Now, the only thing that's unfortunate about this to me is I know what this leads to, okay? If they're gonna keep the money in-house, this means we are going to see a Marquez Pacquiao 5. This means we're going to see a Bradley Pacquiao 3. All right, we know that's what's going to happen because there's not many options there. All right, they're going to keep the money in house and they'll try to build up guys like Mikey Garcia. I mean, if he stays with them as well, because I know he's having issues over there. They're going to try to build him up to fight Pacquiao. They're going to try to get Pacquiao to fight Cotto or Sergio Martinez. I mean, not saying that those are the worst fights, but we already see Pacquiao beat Cotto. Sergio Martinez and Pacquiao just seems like some crazy mixed match right there, but whatever. I don't know, you know, but I would have liked to see Pacquiao fight you know, the Thurmans, the Porters, the Maidanas, you know, a lot of the younger guys that's over there at Golden Boy. But at the same time, I mean, you got Floyd over there, and he's not even fighting a lot of guys that we want to see that's on the same, you know, network as he is. So it doesn't guarantee you're going to get the fight that you want if Pacquiao would have left Top Rank. It doesn't guarantee anything, all right? All this means is he's loyal to Bob Arum. He's not going anywhere. Bob Arum been his promoter. He's going to continue being his promoter, and that's it. I really have nothing else to really say about it. I mean, I'm not shocked at all. You know, this Cold War needs to end. It's bigger than Pacquiao re-signing over to Top Rank. All right, that's no surprise. The big issue here, the biggest picture here is that these promoters are going to eventually need to realize if they want to make big money and get more pay-per-view buys and get more views on Saturday nights, they have to work together. They have to end this Cold War and let these guys fight. It has nothing to do with where these guys choose to fight. All right, the bigger picture is the promoters got to work together. All right, and that's all I got to say on that. I don't have nothing else to say, you know, as far as Pacquiao. It's no shock to me, and there's nothing wrong with him. And I don't think he's ducking anyone by re-signing with Top Rank, okay? He's been there, Showtime, Golden Boy, all those guys. He don't want to be with them, all right? Those guys are strangers as far as promoting, you know. I mean, he doesn't have to. If he chooses to stay on Top Rank, that's his choice, okay? That's where he's been all this time. All right, so you know, you don't want to say Floyd is ducking, you know, Golden Boy contract is over. If he doesn't sign with Top Rank, what are you gonna say? He's ducking Pacquiao because he's supposed to go back over to Top Rank? Like, that's, you know, that would have been dumb to say that, you know. So anyway, it has nothing to do, at the end of the day, Pacquiao's choice has nothing to do with the fight not taking place. All right, that has nothing to do with it, because if he went over to Golden Boy, there's a good chance the fight might have not happened anyway. All right, so that's my thoughts. You guys, let me know what you think on him re-signing over to Top Rank. Are you happy? You know, most of you probably disappointed, but let me know what you think and subscribe to the channel.